por mí te lo pongo. De septiembre hasta agosto. Y mis 5 cojones lo que digan tu amiga. Y ella se entera. Se nota cuando me ve. Ahí donde no has llegado, sabes que yo te llevaré. Dime qué quieres beber, que tú eres mi bebé. Y de nosotros quién va a hablar, si no, no te vamos a ver. Ay, no te enteras. Se nota cuando me ve. Ahí donde no has llegado, sabes que yo te llevaré.
Hey guys! Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Ardeli.
And this is Maria.
And
this
this
is
is
Little
Sister
Sister Show.
So I have a story time today. And this is my room. You're in my room today.
So today is already story time. I'm just gonna lay back and just enjoy and just eat.
This one.
This is gonna be a mukbang, but we didn't even try to make it a
No,
mukbang.
it's because we're hungry, so
Yeah.
we got food. So don't mind my these have been hot this since I was like 10. So this story time is gonna be, we got IHOP by the way. It's gonna be,
This is a good deal. I got 2 sets of pancakes with bacon, scrambled eggs, and this thing. Is it hash brown? No, it's not hash brown. It's something.
it's hash brown.
Hash brown?
Yeah.
Crispy hash brown for like $6.99.
Yeah, wait. This is gonna be about the time where I messed up and I messed with the senior. I was a sophomore. So this year I was a sophomore in high school. And I always start every time we started school, I started like 2 days or a day after it started. Because I was always in DR, like before. I'll go on vacation and I come a little late all the time. So this day was, pretty sure it was an A day. Because it was 135.
Damn, she knows that detail.
Yeah, I remember that. I had class with my freshman year teacher, that she was my ESOL teacher. And she had this other class which was for video production. And I go in there, you know, I already know her, so she know me, and like, you know, she know me, whatever. So I didn't see nobody out of the blue. I saw somebody that was trying to get on me that summer. I was like, oh Lord, why you gotta be in my class? What is that? So and he turned out to be a good friend of mine. We're gonna call him El Domi.
El Domi, there you go.
That's what we're gonna call. So I sit down on the first row. I was on the first, not the first row, it was like on the middle, and I was on the first chair, right? Then this guy comes late, laughing with his friend, and I'm like, ooh, what is this? Like, okay, like you gonna cute, but okay. Anyways, I see him, right? He's cute, he's kind of tall, you know, kind of got some muscle going on. Like, he's a senior. I thought he was cute. We're gonna call him Jake, because that's like a
actual name.
Yeah. So he see me, I stood up, because I was like telling her something, and I peeped him, like making signals to his friend, like, should I get up? I was like, yeah, she do.
Booty.
And I was so ugly sophomore year. I be seeing like my Snapchat throwbacks. I be like, what the girl,
right.
you thought he was cute or something. Like, what's up with this boys? Anyways, so yeah. So we were supposed to do this project. It was called like interview the seniors, whatever, because this was like their last year and stuff like that. We had to make questions to ask them or whatever. So he was in my group because we were in the same row. And, you know, we were writing notes also before we did that. And he wasn't writing crap. So he goes, and when I asked me for the notes, I was like, okay, like, here you go. And then, because we were already kind of close, because they passed by, whatever. And then, we were already kind of like on there, you know. So, he got my paper, and he even wrote on my paper a smiley face and stuff. I was like, I think I have that paper around there somewhere. I probably threw it away already. But yeah, so we did the interview and I was like, oh, what's your name, whatever, like me asking him the questions. He was like, oh, it's my name, I'm lucky to have a cute interviewer like you. I was like, cause who is he talking to? Whatever, like, shut up. So then we were looking at the video and the computers to see how they came out or whatever, and like I called him so he could see it and whatnot, and then I was wearing a big sweater, so I was like, oh my god, I'm hot. So, and he's gonna come and say on my ear, he was like, yes you are. I was like, what did you say?
What did he say?
Like, I looked back, I was like, and he left as he was saying that. I was like, you trying to be cute and stuff, like, and leave like a movie and stuff like that when you say this shit. Like, no, don't say that. And then leave. What are you doing? So next time I see him in class, I'm walking with my friend, and then he's walking the opposite way. Like, I'm going this way, he's coming this way, and I say hi to him, and I was like, oh, where you going? And he was like, oh, I'll be right back. I'll be back, don't worry, this and that. And then I sit down, he comes back, and he pulls out his phone. At this time, I had an Android. He pulls out his phone, and he had like an iPhone 5 when he pulled it out. He wanted me to type my digits. I was like, oh, whoa, okay. What's going on? So I liked him already. I had a little crush on him. Like, I'd be like excited to go to that class and stuff that.
A little.
On, we found out that we will text here and there, this and that, normal, whatever. There was one time that I was texting him, and he, like, I guess he didn't get my text. And also, we had to find out that one time the teacher calls him, oh, you got your schedule changed. Like, he wasn't supposed to be in that class anymore. My heart dropped. I cried. I was like, there's no way. I was so sad. So he leaves, and then when he got his schedule, he like goes up to the teacher, get his schedule, and as soon as he gets the schedule, he looks at me. He's like, I was like, yeah. I put a sad face. I was like, what the heck? So he leaves, and then when he leaves, he looks at me again. I was like, bye. Like, don't leave. You know what I'm saying? But he was gonna be in the iPrep room in the class, in the school that I was. He was gonna be on the other side of the building. So after that, you know, we were like, meet up, talk, walk around, whatever. Like, in that same period, we'll text, and it wasn't, I wouldn't call it like talking. It was like messing around. He would say that he used to talk to me, but I wouldn't call it that, to be honest.
I wouldn't call that either.
Like, I wouldn't call it that. We were just messing around. And there was this one time that we were walking around, whatever, because he had said before, the day before, he had texted me. He was like, oh, you have nice lips. You already know what that means. Don't fall for that. You already know what that means. I was like, oh, really? What's that? What's that? What just I do? Like, what's going on? But I was like, we should do something about that. Like, what's going on? Like, what are you talking about? I literally said that. Like, I'm not even joking.
Shouldn't have bold or whatever.
Yeah, sometimes. By that time, I shouldn't have been that bold. Like,
yeah, you shouldn't have.
And then the next day, you know, we're walking around, whatnot, talking, and this boy gonna go like this. Like, we're going up the stairs, and he going like this, and we're walking while as he goes like that, and I was like, ooh, no, he not. No, he's freaking not. So I'm looking at him as, like, I was talking to him, and then I looked at him, I was like, to his face, and while I was talking, and this man gonna get close to me, I was like, oh, hold on now. Hold on. Because I haven't had, like, the kids that I've had before. We're gonna talk about that story time later, like first kiss, whatever. It was like it. Yeah, it was like it. You know? So when this man go and go kiss me, I was like, what? I was shocked for my life. I was like, what? What's going on? What is this? Who is this? Like, what is that? And you know, we're going up the stairs, and then there's two doors because there's two hallways. There's from the English and there's the science. So when that happened, we were right in the middle of both, like here, and then there's two doors. And he gets me to this side, and this guy, he put me up against the wall and started kissing me or whatever, like kissing. Like this boy couldn't get any closer. Like he wanted to freaking be one. I was like, hold on, because first of all, I'm a sophomore. I'm just a 16 and like relax. I was like, it was too much for me, but that shit was crazy. Like I've never somebody kissed me like that before. After that, no.
Did you have?
No. After that, who?
The brand?
No, he's sloppy. But anyways, we're gonna talk about that later on too. But that was my baby. That's my baby anyways. Yeah, this guy Jake.
Same thing.
Jake had a piece of mouth. He really did. I was like, holy God. And then he did this one thing that I never wanted at that time. Never. I was like, whoa. He like he was kissing like my ear. He was, instead of my mouth, it would be like my ear. And I was like, now that's kind of weird. Like, it was a weird experience. I was like, okay, but it felt good. I was like, if a boy ever does that, you already know
what's going down.
You already know the energy he has. You're like, okay, that's that big energy you got right there, because, ooh, what is that? He kissed so freaking good, bro. I was like, God. Do
Don't
that.
start reminiscing too much now, because
No.
now you're gonna end up texting him.
I don't care. That kept going, like here and there, kept going, and then he would be playing too much games. Like I really like this boy, but then I didn't have like mentality, like, okay, he's not serious, bro. Like he's not serious. He started messing with this other girls, and then he'd be like, no, I'm not, like this is not, like, what are you talking about, dude? Like I just seen you. This girl that was literally 2 classes away from mine. One time, and I had seen him with her before, and I was really right behind them. He didn't see me though, because I wasn't trying to be seen. So he's gonna tell me that no, that didn't happen, this and I was like, what, boy? Like seriously? Seriously. Like, we on Valentine's Day too, there was one time we weren't talking like that, and I was too, like, my head wasn't there.
It's the thing is that it was you, but
I was really, like,
it was also him, because he would give mixed signals, you know? So you were confused on why it's going on.
Yeah, so it's like, I still was, like, my mentality wasn't like I have it now. I wouldn't be like, oh no, like, don't expect this to happen. You know what I'm saying? But I was expecting it back then. So Valentine's Day came, this boy, like, disappeared or something. Like, I had texted him happy Valentine's Day, and then he disappeared, and he comes and texts me, like, I don't know, that same week on a Friday or something, and he texted me. I was like, what, boy? Like, what are you, sir? Like, what are you?
He really ghosted her online. I remember that.
And then he came back. Like, he kept coming back and stuff. Till one day I didn't even like him anymore. I met the love of my life after that. Which was the brand. Then I call him the love of my life. Like he's really not black.
She actually mentions in one of her videos. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Look for it.
That's the one I'm talking about. That's my baby for real.
Look for it. And maybe you get
because probably y'all be thinking I'm talking about the wrong one.
Y'all met.
No, we're not talking about that one. That's not the love one. Like, I never called him that actually.
That's funny.
I never called him that.
Maybe not.
I called the other one that. That one broke my heart for real. The other one that broke my heart for real. But yeah, that's what it was. You know, messed up with that one, bro. Like that man. Jesus. And then he got even stronger after that. He glowed up a little bit and everything. I got to hang out after school with him and all that. Like, but it was like,
I remember that day. You know what day was it? The day that Trump took office.
Was that?
I remember that
what
day.
The hell? But yeah, like it wasn't nothing serious or anything, but you know, I really liked that boy, and it was a mess. It was a whole mess. He would always text me, like, trying to check up on me, because he would do that. Every time, it was like he had a sensor. Like, if I wasn't really giving attention to him or something like that, like, trying to look for him or anything, he would just text me out of nowhere. Oh, how are you? How you been? And there goes bullshit again. It was a whole ass cycle all the time till, you know, it was almost time for him to go. And even after that, bruh, like to this day, now he texted me on some friend stuff. But I keep the boundaries, because before he was trying to, because he said, oh, I see that I tried to like flirt with you there, but you don't give in. For what? I don't feel like that no more, sir. Like, it's been years. And I stopped liking him. I thought I would say I was never going to stop liking him. This is that. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Got over that. Jesus. You see, the first thing they tell you when you get to high school, do not mess with a freaking senior. There I go. There I go. My sophomore year, messing with a senior. And my friend would always be like, oh, there was one time I was passing around because he was here in this wall that everybody knows the seniors will stand up there. And I would pass. Yeah, she loved that wall. They were so fine. When we got there, so fine.
I remember World Stop. Carry on.
That was literally for him. We made that for him because every time I walk my pretty ass by, he would literally just stare at me till I left.
World Stop.
Like he would be talking, neck would be breaking real quick to see where I was going, bruh. And like he told one of my friends that she was there with them because she would hang out with them. She was like, oh, I remember that. Remember what, honey?
Who?
He would say, oh, he said to my friend once when I passed by, he was like, I remember that, looking at me. I was like, remember who? Sir? And he texted me too that same day. He was like, my friend was like, who are Lenny? And he was like, yeah, we used to talk. I was like, talk? I wouldn't call that talking, honey.
I was just playing and playing.
Yeah. And then he got with this one girl. I was like, oh my fucking God, like, pissing me off for real. Like, we would look at each other and it was like, you don't know what to say.
That's tough. I
can't stand you if you watch this. For real. So that's it, yeah.
Well, all I gotta say is that this IHOP was buzzing.
I didn't eat mine.
This was buzzing.
I hope you guys liked it. The story kind of all over the place because it was something like, I wasn't gonna go into detail with everything. But yeah, that happened. All you gotta know is that he was fine. Everybody wanted him. Everybody.
And he wanted everybody.
Yeah, he was part of the fucking streets.
But he was parked on your block though.
Right there, steady on my block. block. Damn.
He was from the streets, but he was parked on your block.
On the damn block. And after that, after I met that boy, it was just constantly everybody trying to get at me. I was like, what's going on? Why would you be talking? What are you saying? After that, girl, like, nobody was ever on my freaking kids like that. But after I messed with him, it was something on the low, but not like everybody knew like about that. Some of his friends did because they see me with him. But after that, it was just constantly somebody trying to get at me. I was like, what? What is this? What did we say?
He changed your reputation for
He
real.
really did. Gosh. He was like, oh, why he gave it her? Let me see what's up. No. But whatever. That was it.
We should talk about that one day, how we were seen in high school, like our high school experience. That's just gonna be wild.
Right. We'll keep you guys updated with our story times of where we go through stuff.
I hope you like this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and yeah, comment too.
Period.
And thank you for 60 subscribers.
Yes.
What?
Yes. And we're going up.
And it's up. You know what I mean? And yeah, see you guys later.
Forgot something. This man, right in front of my company.
He lives right there, bro.
Right in front of my companies, bro. To this day, he still remembers how that first kiss happened. That shit memorable. Like, you can't. One thing about him.
Close this. We don't want nobody knowing where you live.
One thing about him, he do not play. Don't play no games. Oof.
When it comes to that. But for the other things, he does.
Yeah, he play a lot. But ooh, bye. That's all I gotta say.